just a few words. Why am I doing that?
Yes.
I always had this question since I was little. What is it to be in someone else's head? Okay. So today I'm with you, Preston.
Yes.
And as a start for this interview, I would like to know what it is to be you, and if you could use that question in a way to kind of get to present yourself also.
Yes, for sure. Well, what is it? When is it? How is it to be Preston Smiles? It's fantastic. It's beautiful. It's a wild ride, and people often ask me what I do in the world, and quite often my answer is whatever it takes to remind people of the light that they are, the beauty that they are, the magic that they are. And it's important for me to not just be a messenger of love, but also to be the embodiment of love. And so my hashtag is we are love's voice. I mean that. And I do my absolute best to create scenarios like the Bridge Experience, which is a workshop that you've taken, and thousands of other people on the planet. I write books. I have a book called Love Louder, which is a reminder that when we amplify our love, we automatically amplify our lives. And I am a graffiti artist, but I paint through social media. I use the internet. I spray paint all over the internet, reminding people of their truth and their power. So that's some of what I do and who I be, and the rest of it is an interesting dance.
Okay, so you are your own paint, kind of.
Yes, I am the paint. I am the artist. I am the canvas. I am the whole damn thing. Yes.
Okay. And could you share with us, because you are a life coach and impacting the whole world, what is the vision that you have for the world? You said about love. Could you give us a bit more details?
Yeah, so the vision I have for the world is a world where we choose love as a lifestyle. It's a world where instead of looking at celebrities who aren't necessarily, in my view, loving themselves, it's a world where people are celebrating the everyday hero. It is a world where we are showing respect and honor to the planet, to ourselves, to our temple, and to each other. It's a world where, I'm not very religious, but when Jesus said, love thy neighbor as thyself, it's a world where that's actually true, where we stop playing the game of gay, straight, white, black, Christian, Muslim, I'm French, I'm American, when we stop playing the separation game and we start seeing the truth of us, which is we are an organism. We are deeply interdependent and connected to each other. We have much more in common. Yes, and so the world for me is a world where that is the dominant paradigm, as opposed to the other way. And so I want to be amongst the people that they say 150 years from now, they say, there was this guy, Preston Smiles, and he was sexy, and he was chocolate, and he was beautiful, and he screamed love everywhere he went, and he was a part of that crew of people that figured out that love is the way, love is the answer, and they turned, they shifted the tides right before we were about to hit an iceberg. I want to be a part of that conversation.
Remember it like that.
Yes.
Okay. I did last week a meditation with Deepak Chopra and Oprah Winfrey.
Yes.
And they talked about something that really triggered me, which is birthright and equality and all that stuff. How would you define what would be our birthright and what does equality mean for you?
Yeah, that's a loaded question. Birthright. My birthright is air. My birthrights are sanitation, so clean water, food, shelter, and the ability to pursue what is handwritten on my soul. That's my birthright. I believe that every human gets to at least have that. Now, the idea of equality would have to be placed up against something. I don't believe we are equal per se. I don't think that, what you came to do, be, and have is what I came to do, be, and have. We're not equal in that way. And some of us have capacities that are much more necessary at certain times. Now, with that said, I do believe that there are certain inalienable rights that we all get to start with and operate from. And like I said, food, water, shelter.
Which should be guaranteed to everybody.
Yes, and currently that is not the case. And we have a lot of work to do. And to me, the work is to, whatever is on your heart, whatever you complain the most about, whatever you talk and think about the most, that's yours, right? And when we were kids, we would talk about you smelt it, you dealt it. So if you smelt somebody's fart, then it was actually your fart, and you were trying to project it on everybody else.
I didn't know that story.
Okay. Yes, this is the American thing, right? You smelled it, you dealt it, right? So it's the same thing. Your complaint is your mission. So for me, I'm not somebody who's going to be in politics, but I can do what I can from where I can. I can
you don't need to put the sticker politics on your head.
Nope.
Your everyday life is kind of building enough, even more than some politics are actually doing,
Potentially, yeah.
So it's, and if you could invite 4 people to attend the workshop that I just attended,
yes,
who would you invite?
The current president of the United States, Donald Trump. I would invite a gentleman by the name of Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
I would invite
Be a nice crew.
my sister
Okay.
and the current ruler, or whatever you call it, of China.
Ah, yeah. Would be an interesting moment.
Yes, it would.
Yeah. What is like the antidote for a bad day for you?
I tell you right now what it is. It's remembering that we don't have bad days. Sometimes we have moments that suck, and then we spend the rest of our day talking about the moment that sucked. And so how I remedy the bad day that I'm having is reminding myself that, am I? Because in this now moment, all needs are met. All needs are met. I have enough air, water, food, security. Everything that can be in control is in control. My safety is not in jeopardy. So what the hell am I, complaining about? Oh, it's me dragging the past into the present moment.
Yeah, and it needs some
Yes.
to land.
Yes.
And if you could upload
Yes.
something, program, whatever,
Yeah.
change something in the brains of everybody on this earth.
Yes.
Do you have an idea of what you would?
Oh, for
upload?
sure. You know it. You know
Love?
it. Love. I would upload the consciousness of oneness. I would upload the consciousness of connectivity, because we already have the global mind. That's called the internet. Now it's about having the global heart. That's the deep interconnectedness. That's the understanding that what is happening in Africa is happening right here in my heart. What is happening in India is happening right here in my heart. What is happening in the US, the UK, France is happening right here in my heart. And if I can tap into that and connect to that we are not actually separate, then a lot of suffering goes away.
And if you can continue the sentence, God is?
God is love. God is isness. God is omnipresent. meaning God is everywhere at all times, in every crack and crevice. There is not a space where God does not exist. God is air. God is love. God is the idea of hate, the idea of fear. God is all of it. God is Muslim. God is Jewish. God is Christian. God is Buddhist.
Black,
white, the
white,
whole
woman.
damn thing. God is.
And love is.
Love is God.
Everything is.
All of it's
in
the same.
Everything.
All weaving. No, there's no separation. There's no moment where we're not on the earth and not being spinned around in an atmosphere. Like it's all happening now, in the now, and the now, and the now, and that is a gift, and that to me is love, and that to me is God. They're one and the same.
Okay. So as a conclusion, so I'm doing these videos to really inspire people at my level.
Yes.
To speak their truth and to really go deep into their heart and see what they want to do and why they want to do it in
Yes.
their life. Any final words that you would like to share with them?
The most powerful and detrimental drug on the planet is being right. Thinking you're right. And when we think we're right, we stop listening. And when we stop listening, we stop growing. When we stop growing, we essentially stop living, even if there's still a pulse and a heartbeat. So let go of what you think you know and get into the question of what else may be possible if I wasn't trying to be right in this moment.
Good exercise. I thank you very
Yes.
much from the bottom of my heart.
For sure.
So we can call that.
You're amazing. I love you.
Thank you.
We love you too. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.